take a look. Let's take a look. Let's get this mic working. Let's get this mic working. It should be working. Yeah. Get a little music on. Let's see if that sounds right. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so we're gonna make some, we're gonna study. We're gonna do some studying. First things first, let's do a little sharing. For the paper. Okay. Let's take a look at the tape. First, we'll take a look at this. We'll make sure we get our clock in check. I think what's missing here. Oops. There we go.
Well, there's some things. I mean, there's some. You know.
You go and then I go.
Let's.
Yeah, it's perfect.
You know, it'd be kind of funny. This would be kind of funny and fun to do. Now, I probably wouldn't do it right
Better.
now, but we get some boba straws and have an actual spitball.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on.
So what I'm gonna do
Just work with me now. Work with me
is
now.
I'm gonna take a look and see
Flavored
what our
paper. And your
behavior
spitball
was in this recording here.
as you.
See what you think. What you're thinking is that I'm thinking.
Move that down yonder.
You think that I think the
But I also need to check and see when this
That's what you think.
is.
I'm thinking is that I'm thinking about the paper's going to taste custard. But that's not right.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm thinking.
What you think?
What I was thinking is I'm not going to spit.
You don't. You've never done spitball before? You never with the straw?
All right, let's take a look and see.
I'm a girl. I was a girl.
You've never.
Gotta make sure this mic is on
That's a
right.
little kid. I mean, that's a kid thing to do. Anything, right? I thought all kids
Okay,
had
right.
No.
It's gonna be a long night.
I'm watching movies.
All right, so taking a look here, we're just gonna kind of skip through the different main observation points, which is at the minute and a half. So let's kind of skip along.
I can't do it. Like I can do it, but I think
Let's see what happened in this one.
It's like
Kind of break it down.
one of those things. You're like, what would be the point? And how would I feel afterwards?
All right. Well, first of all, there's no barrier here. This doesn't even closely resemble
Then you would.
the product that we're looking to collect for the inventory.
On the wall.
First of all,
Let's fast forward.
You know what? I can't take you around my third grade cousins.
It's just I would have fun watching it as long as it's not in my house. I would have fun watching.
There's no barrier
it
established
happen,
at this
like,
point.
whoa, that was a huge spitball. Gross. Oh my gosh, I can't believe y'all like this. Like,
So there's
ew,
nothing for us
like,
to
y'all are so
look at
gross.
in terms
And I
of
was like,
trade.
oh
One could
wow,
argue
man, you got the bullseye.
at the bottom of his
whatever. I
range
was
of movement
like, whoa,
from here
like that, but
to here
I don't know if I would ever like.
is this possibility. This is area of possibility, is
I would
potential.
have to definitely
Maybe you
see.
just haven't tried it.
I would have to see a
but
benefit
It's fun.
nothing in terms of a
to
trade.
you.
It is a fun thing to do. Let's say you are a child. Now think
What it
about
is showing
when you were in your
is some,
child's imaginative, like
pushback
coffee
here.
table mind.
Now,
Because you're
it's
right.
not an established
As you pay a
barrier.
note on a place and have to fix
There's
things.
some pushback,
You
though.
got to be responsible for all the things
Possible.
you do. When you add that reality to it, of
Let's fast
course,
forward.
that's why we haven't been doing it lately. I haven't really even put spitballs on this wall
Position
since we got here.
changed.
But
It's
I tell you
finding a
what,
new
if I was
place.
in an old shut down warehouse, or I was in a
Let's take a look at this
designated
one.
spot where I could well even get a spitball and perfectly shoot it
Not a
into
consistent barrier, but
a place where it was supposed to be go.
it's just, let's just observe it.
That's just something.
1-9.
You know what it is?
That's okay.
You know what it is? It's one of the ideas that are in that box.
It is.
I bet you.
I made the box.
Oh, yeah.
I made it with my bare hand. I printed out. I cut it. I wrapped the ribbon. I made the box. I created the questions.
Yeah, so you remember all those questions?
No, I don't.
Exactly, so I'm telling you.
I don't.
I'm telling you.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Well, that was something that I think that you contributed. Or maybe I did.
The timing of this would have been right at 1 minute and 3 seconds.
It makes sense why you're saying it now. I heard you saying it.
For what?
What? The
We still did.
584. Yeah.
500,000? Is that what
See
you're
if
talking
there's
about?
anything beyond below the minute. So there's nothing in this that would qualify as a product.
We did that.
However, one could, if they were to have entered on this one,
I got
then it'd be right at
material.
1:04 right after it priced out.
We did, didn't we?
It's not really a barrier that you see right here, but we see that tight movement,
I vaguely remember doing
and
the,
that during this binary, the position had honored just one zone from its position change. So that's something that I notice. Just take note of.
I saw a bird on somewhere.
Hey, you know what time did we ever go to,
I think I set that up.
I remember it like coming up as an opportunity.
Yeah. But it was for y'all to go. I think that was
Still some
definitely
energy bursts in there, so that's also something to take note of.
But maybe we had the opportunity to all
Nothing
just
here.
think about it at the time. If that card had already been moved.
Nothing here. What do I mean by nothing? Way too much movement. Not only is it too much movement, but the movement is unstable. It's not going in one direction. It's not established in one small, tight range of movement. In one zone, 2 zones, it's been trying to find a new place. So that's why I just fast forward.
Maybe that was in the Bible. I gotta read the like how they're in there.
Yeah.
But I know they all have different shapes and
Yeah.
colors.
So just judging off of this. Well, let's not speak too soon. Let's keep on going. Lots of movement right now. Still lots of movement. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 positions touched.
It was a nice gesture. I mean, you put some time into it. You even tied this thing. And you know, the same thing.
Okay.
And yet, I know what I know, and I learned what I've learned. And I can use
All right, we're looking at here.
apply what I know.
5.
And it's a rocking chair. And it's a rocking chair.
So the one before told us when the entry would have been, and the entry was right then on this one. 1 minute 4 seconds. There was another one that
Oh wait, no.
showed us very similar timing of when the pricing went out. Yeah, this is definitely one of them ones.
I would say the amount in the difference would be probably.
Looks like I didn't take advantage of it, but it was the first I had seen of its kind. But that's what you want. That's an income building product.
Oh, you think that our allocation would be different by
So,
about 25?
now that we finished our analysis,
Okay, I would say, I'm gonna give it a range.
let's look at the real market
15 and 25,000.
Well,
and see how it forms over the
Honestly,
next
I could probably stand on business
hour.
at 25,000.
Give it an hour.
Like, everything else will be the same.
Huh.
I don't think it too much.
Wonder why my screen is doing what it's doing. That was weird.
No.
See if I can.
I heard kind of leaders. I heard kind of leaders.
I was saying about the, I was kind of like, here my
See if I can get on my own live.
my eyes were open. It was like I was triggering my imagination, my visual imagination. I could see the colors and the shapes. I could see the places and the things.
That's some of the indication that you see.
Are we gonna put that on each other? What do you think? Well, so
Hmm.
you know what? And I think that's okay. So you want me to tell you the first feature? You gonna tell me the first feature that you have of your what you're gonna do? I'll get done.
And I would use purchasing power.
Okay.
That would take more time.
Yeah. Okay. It's one of the things that you don't do
Definitely
initially.
land. Definitely sewer.
You know what?
Some type of water system,
Something's wrong with the audio,
real estate.
and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Stocks, digital currency.
But I have to go back and fix it somehow. Because what the hell is going on?
business,
Let me turn this off. Let me turn that off.
learning.
Let me go back to the video and see if I can hear myself. Because
Children.
this is crazy. But I have to go back and fix it somehow.
And then I would say like maybe
That's about 10
the
categories.
little stuff. I would say the little stuff would be like cars,
Turn this off.
you know,
Turn that off.
debt,
Let me go back to the video and see if I can hear myself. This is crazy.
you know, and then maybe like
How am I
giving my
hearing?
parents some money.
I have to go back and fix it somehow.
And you know, I would say create some type of investment for the kids.
This is crazy.
But only because I think I could have put the question together.
Wait, and one more thing, travel.
What I was thinking a little more specifically.
Oh, okay. Well, did you tell me that? Maybe I missed it. What did you
No,
say?
no. I didn't construct the question in with tight enough of a parameter for you to have known to answer in that way.
Oh, go ahead.
You know what? There's something playing in the background, and it's a conversation that I'm having with my wife. And
What I
it's
had
not
thought,
recording right now,
yeah,
but it's
that
showing
even led
on the
me to
live.
whole comedy
And I
first.
have no idea
Put that disclaimer
how it's
first.
on there. And it's driving me
all these
crazy.
different shirts. Keeping shirt companies are all shirts. And I had some random term, but it was put in, it was another one of those, like my eyes are closed so I can see the fabric that it's made out of. And this is like very excellent fabric, but it's excellent fabric that is like an artsy contrast, but also like very well placed word.
Yeah, okay, the comment on fabric.
That grabbed your attention.
I'm not talking about that right now. This was
I had the word
ages ago.
And I forgot it at this very second moment. But it was one of those, I'm hanging out with myself in my head, and I tell myself an idea, and I'm like, oh yeah, man. Now we should
Amongst ourselves
as
as I'm making this observation. But this is so distracting. It's getting away. Honestly, it's really getting on my nerves.
Music, like creative stuff.
How do I turn this thing
No,
off?
I was talking about what industry or industries would your capital go toward?
Oh, like one? I had to choose one?
Well, I had to add that or industries.
All of that, everything I just said. But it would just be those companies that create those things. And make those things run.
Wait, you were talking about the factors that you had listed?
Yeah.
It was about 8 of them that you had listed. You said there was 8 industries.
I'm saying the industries that deal with those type of, maybe I misunderstand the word industry. Can you explain the
Industry,
definition of that?
that is a category of trade in the market.
Okay, so we're talking about the same thing. So I'm saying like, okay, those industries. So let's say like
Well, there's some things. I mean, there's some. You know.
you go and then I go.
Let's. You know, it'd be kind of funny. This would be kind of funny and fun to do. Now, I probably wouldn't do it right now.
Okay. 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 All right, now I'm starting to figure it out. There's something specifically wrong with this. Let's move this all together.
Well, some things. I mean, there's some. You know,
You
There's something specifically wrong with this. Let's move this all together.
well, some things. I mean, there's some. You know,
Okay, so video capture device, image, chat box, sources, display capture. This one. Video capture device, image, chat box, sources, display capture. This one. Now I'll add a few effects.
well, some things. I mean, there's some. You know,
you go and then I go.
let's. You know, it'd be kind of funny. This would be kind of funny and fun to do. Now, I probably wouldn't do it right now, but we get some boba straws and have an actual spitball. Well, some things. Oh wait, hold on, hold on. Just work with me now. Work with me now. It's flavored paper, and you spitball as you.
See, what you think, what you're thinking is that
It's back.
Well, some things. I mean, there's some. You know,
you go and then I go.
let's. You know, it'd be kind of funny. This would be kind of funny and fun to do. Now, I probably wouldn't do it right now, but we get some boba straws and have an actual spitball. Oh wait, hold on, hold on. Just work with me now. Work with me now. It's flavored paper, and you spitball as you.
See, what you think, what you're thinking is that I'm thinking.
Now what's that sound? can't even record this. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Man, what is going on? Killing it. Killing the whole vibe. Now is something working? Testing, testing, test, test, test. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. Turn my headphones up. Okay. Let's see. We can get some love this time. Wouldn't want that. The whole time my heart was beating a little faster because of all this consecutive red. So even here, there wasn't a barrier established, but it was slowing down in into this position. So that would have been no good. You know what? All right.
Hello, my name is Adam Ferrer.
I think I finally got it to work properly. All right, so let's test out some music. I don't want to hear that. Yeah, nothing really to look at either. Let's take a look at the other markets. This one's touching two positions. It has one zone movement, but it's touching two positions. Bam, bam, bam. Let's try this out. Let me see if this is actually a better idea. I took this off the loudspeaker and put you on to the main thing. Let's see if this helps with the sound quality, because I don't have to hear myself back if I don't need to. Okay, this is much better. This is much better. I'm playing my, okay, so I know that this is all technically all tangled up, but now that I come on in the future, I think it's going to be way better quality, because I think I finally got it together. So let's see if that sound is coming out right. Okay, now I'm going to test some music here. Turned it all the way up. Let's see what that does. Now I'm turning up the volume. Now we're back to normal. Okay, so I am very happy about this. It took most of this episode, but we can finally come to a point where my future presentations will be nice and clear and not interrupted by all these technical difficulties. We can really just focus on the market and do what we come here to do, which is to interpret the behavior. Now we have about 20 seconds left, or 20 minutes. You can probably hear the playback, which is fine. But I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Okay. So first things first, now that we have 5 minutes, let's go ahead and make a map of a few of these. Actually, hold on. I kind of want to hear it myself. That's okay. That's okay. I need to set headphones. And mine aren't in operation, but that's all good. We'll take a look at a few markets. I like the way that these are moving. I mean, ultimately we have two zones here. Right? Or what? Two positions, that's one. And then two. Alright. But we only have one zone movement. And from its most recent binary, which has been right here, I can appreciate the way that this is moving. Technically speaking, if we really want to be accurate, there we go, that's better. That's actually, what's really more accurate is this. That's more accurate. Actually, kind of depends on how you draw the damn thing, but we don't want to get too stuck on that. We know that right now the market is moving in one position, and it's showing some consistency here, at least from this point. This is the position change here. Switch. What's the difference between a switch and a change? A switch is more of a back and forth relationship. Position change may be from to. A switch is a back and forth. Let's see. Not really much of a back and forth, it's just from here. So now the only thing is that the market is away from any product trade position. So there's nothing that we could do in terms of a trade. But I like this behavior. I like this behavior. This is the behavior that I'm looking for and waiting for. So we'll come back to this CAD here. But right now we're out of range. I want to take a look back at the euro. It's showing some, like, it's still having a little bit of, it's still working its way into finding a position. Looks like the position is right here under this strike here, so that's why I have my ticket up for this. We haven't really had a solid establishment of position right here, but if there was a trade to be made, it'd be in this place. But there's nothing, so there's that. But I like the way that this behavior is progressing. So that's a good deal. What's on my mind today, GPT? Haven't thought of anything to put there yet. But what I do need to do is start this clock. That's going to keep us on task for when we really need to zoom into the market and take a look and see what's going on. But I like the way this is moving. We're going to set a little rectangle up. And it's for every 5 minutes. Technically we do this because this is where it ended. This is where it started, but this is where it ended. And this is 5 minutes. So if we were to go to a 5-minute chart, this is the last 5 minutes. But we don't need to go into all that stuff. Just keep it simple. Started here. We switch positions. Now we're seeing how the market establishes itself in this zone. Bottom of the zone is kind of at the top of the position. So it says its lowest point is at 976. So the bottom of this range of movement right now currently rests at the top of the buyer's position, and the movement overall from it entering into this zone, it has 2 position movement. But if we kind of look overall, we see that there's no solid establishment anywhere for an extended period of time. And this candle here shows us that the market has entered a 3rd position. So from it moving here, we have 1 sell position, buy position. This has touched the sell position. So then that makes it 1, 2, 3. Doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it, but if you imagine this to be like a little glass boat, this candle here, by hitting 970, has cracked it. And over time, cracks leave leaks. And we don't want any leaks in our boat because we intend on filling it up with these numbers. Now on this side, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Let's take a look and see what the highest points were. Well, including this position here, the market has a range of movement or range of positioning that includes this side of the strike. So I'm keeping that in mind. But from that point, 987, 987, 985, what's the highest it's gone? So if this goes higher than 987, I'm not really, but let's see how it behaves. 987, okay. If it 988, it's cracked. All right. So now it's liable to touch this side of the strike based on the movement here. Doesn't mean it's going to stay above it, but that breaks the integrity of the quality of product I'm looking for my inventory. So we wouldn't be able to touch this one. We could just pretend, and if we think that the position on the sell side is still strong enough to keep the market down, then if we were making a trade on that, which I would not, doesn't represent an income building product, but let's say I did, then I would be risking 725 to make 525 if I believed that the market would pull it back. And then if I wanted to be real greedy, risk 237, make $1,000, or just be wrong, lose $237. So let's see That would, yeah. So there's no reason for us to even kind of even think about that, because that doesn't represent the product. The thing though is that, you know, waiting for that product is definitely a game of patience and then execution. Because we observed it earlier and I just didn't execute. Let me get something to drink real quick. All right. You know what I did not hear? Oh, you know what? You'll be able to hear it. Okay. Ugh. Oh. ICT. Welcome. Dang, I just missed you. My bad. Atomic Habits. I just noticed that you commented, and I don't know what ICT is. Sup? Oh boy. Oh man, you don't want to do that on live. Over here yawning. Alright, so let's take a look at this one here. So we obviously don't see the market moving in one position. We don't even see it moving in one zone for the past 5 minutes. The past 5 minutes has moved in two zones. 1, 2, 3 zones. It's touched 3 zones. 1, 2, 3, 4 positions. So let's see. Really nothing else for us to look at. Guess we can look at this one. Nah. Let's stick to what we're looking at. Yep, so really nothing here. And I'm wondering why I can't access my chat. I wonder why that is. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a way to get on there. Yeah, so nothing for us here. Again, this is kind of playing where it's at, but where is it at? Think of it like it's a smear. The 5 minutes represents a smear, and the smear tells you where it's at. So it has smeared itself across 3 different zones and 4 different positions. And anything inside of that smear counts as where it is. So at this point, it looks like that smear is about to get even larger. So not only is it a smear, it's a wet smear. If it goes past 999, was it 910? Then that would enter this position. That's 910 right here, or I guess 50. Okay, so it stayed within 3 positions, 3 zones, 4 positions. This is one position here. This is one position, and this is one position. This is one position right here, and then this is one position. So let's see. Yeah, those are all positions, and so within that 5 minutes, we had a lot of different positions touched. So that's not what you want. That's not the product that you know what I mean? They're few and far between, I will tell you that. But each of them is worth about 20% on whatever you have, so I'm okay with giving it some time. You do 20% per year, that's considered really good. But we're talking a little bit more frequent than that. 20% compounded on 20% again, that's not bad. So that's the way I view it. I mean, I do have I guess a time when I would like to be, by when I'd like to be at, but it's one at a time. And that's what it is. We're going to look at other markets and see what this one's showing us. So position switched, position stayed. I'm not sure if there was any opportunity here, but let's take a look and see. Okay. So we're seeing some strength in this sell position. We're seeing strength in that sell position. Even here, it's touched 2 positions. The sell position has remained strong. It has sustained itself. So that's interesting. We take a look at its track record. We don't see any sudden movements either, so that's also encouraging. This zone here has a lot of good sustainability. That's what I'm seeing. And because of the sustainability of the pricing and the market and the positioning, we don't see a lot of liquidity here. Not seeing liquidity. Highest point 7.2, 7.2, 7.1. I would like to see this go up. 7.2, 7.1, one of those. And just, test it out, see what's going on, see how it's going. I don't see any movement right now. 7.1, 7.2, 7.2. It's actually going in the other direction. Yeah, so we wouldn't be able to accept this one as our, we wouldn't be able to accept that one. And then this one's just now entering into a position. Let's see, does it confirm itself? No. If it confirmed itself, it will go 5, 6, 5. Now the pricing is, but that's okay. But before it did that, it went 5, 4. So instead of confirming itself, it's still finding itself. It could stay, but that's not the type of product that I accept in my portfolio. And when you look at that, You don't want to mess with you don't want to mess with the ones that are still finding where they want to go. You know what I mean? You feel me? But I do like them. I like how it's kind of coming along. All right, so we're seeing something kind of develop here. Kinda. We see the CAD trying to do something, but it's a tease. Interesting nuance about the CAD. Interesting nuance we just discovered here. Interesting indeed. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's see. Just curious about this here. Now this would be the bottom of it, so I'll kind of just put that there just as a little. Yeah, I'm looking at the CAD too, Otis. And I don't know why I can't chat on this mother paper. But I got my eye on the CAD too. I'm looking at kind of everything, but here, you know what the main one is right here. But at this point, it's just all about studying and interpretation. So that's all I'm doing, kind of seeing what's going on, talking to myself as I walk through it. Lots of movement on, lots of movement on the euro. So really not. The reason why I'm doing this is because I said I would. I had stopped doing Market Monday a while back, and when I started kind of passively observing, I'm like, man, really? I've talked myself out of it, so talking myself back into this, doing this a little bit more frequently, just for continuity and consistency purposes. Quality assurance. But yeah, we wouldn't do anything with this. No way. There's nothing that we can do with this. Let's see. Okay, so it has touched that zone. That's its true potential there. Or here. Right there. There we go. So 5, 8. So from 6, 5, 8. This one here. I know it doesn't touch this, but 6, 5, 8 all the way up to 6, 7, 3, which includes 2 positions. So I couldn't really touch this if I wanted to, because this market or this 5 minutes touched 2 positions. It's kind of like when a mother bird comes in contact with a baby bird who's been touched by a human. They kind of reject it. It's like because it's filthy with unclean feathers or whatever. Same concept. Hey Otis, have you found any? Have you come across? How's your trading been? Let's just ask that. How's your observations been? All that good stuff. Making any progress? You running into any challenges? What's going on, man? Tell me. What's going on? Why are you bringing that up? There we go. Okay. I'm back on it. I'm on the chat, baby. I gotta get a new chair. This one ain't doing it. This one ain't doing it. Hopefully this won't be too loud. Let me try something. Hopefully it doesn't ruin it. I hope this don't do nothing crazy. Okay, that didn't do anything. Alright, so I'm trying something real quick just to see if it messes with the sound. If it messes it up, that's okay. I'm gonna go back to the normal setting. Just give me a second. Test this out here. I've already tested it out, so right now I'm currently in test mode. Just been focusing on waiting for the movement as we see in the CAD right now. Yeah, man, the CAD's looking good. Alright, let's see. You guys might hear a little feedback. I've already tested it out, so right now I'm currently in test mode. Just been focusing on waiting for the movement as we see in the CAD. Yeah, man, the CAD's looking good. Okay. Alright, let's see. You guys might hear a little feedback. I've already tested it out, so right now I'm currently in test mode. I'm gonna take that off for now. I think that the sound is better when I just keep it like this. So I wanted to hear something too, but I think I just need to get some new headphones. And yeah, it's been slow. It's been slow, man. It's been slow for the past couple months, but I've been kind of slow with it. So, you know, I ain't really just been on it, but it's just been kind of unusually slow in the markets these days. Okay. So at least for this binary right here, currently we have 2 position movement. We're about to touch 3 position movement. So at this point, I mean, I'm looking at that and that, which includes 1, 2, 3, 4 positions. Well, it's disqualified itself for what you would call a vertical entry or off of momentum. This pricing suggests that it should continue going up. But in terms of quality, in terms of what you would call an income building product, I cannot accept this one. But we should see it stay where it's at. You know, go off of that, right? Now, once I finish this project, I'd probably take that. But I have to be very specific with what I'm doing. Very specific. Man, I got these folks taking my spot on Duolingo. I don't play that shit. Trying to give me another lesson in. Matter of fact, no, I'm not gonna let y'all scam me into getting another lesson. I just did 2 already. Let's see what this says.
Ellas son mujeres. Ellas están preocupadas. Son mujeres. Ellas están preocupadas.
Give me a little Spanish in real quick. Oh man.
Están. Son.
Okay. Ellos.
Son. Están.
Okay. Tú perezoso. Lazy. Damn. Yes, what? Okay, I get it. Yeah, this ain't doing nothing for this one. Let's take a look at this. Nothing here either. We could place it here. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. This ain't right. Okay. Boom. Kind of like that. It's a little. The cat seems like a big tease. For real. It looks like it's always moving right. The euro, it ain't been right for a minute. It ain't been moving right for a minute. Aussie oxen free. We looking the same thing. The jap. We can take a look at that. We can take a look at this one here. Okay. Oh, right at above the minute. Ooh, wow. Look at that. Lots of movement here. We won't be able to mess with this. I want to. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to. But nah, it's too much movement. That'll come in handy later. Not now. That's not my product. Now this. Let's see how this forms. I'm interested in that. Definitely interested in that. See how it forms though. Behavior is still a little punky. But let's see how this develops, huh? That's bullshit. What's this button? This filter.
Los chicos están preocupados. Ellos son rubios.
What?
Los chicos están preocupados. Ellos son rubios. Los chicos están preocupados. Ellos son rubios.
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. We're keeping an eye on you. USJPY. Damn. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. Now this one had movement, right? It wasn't that. It was it this? Yeah. So we have 952, 951. What you mean rhythm? You talking about the music? Because if so, I'm listening to YouTube. But this one's out. Well, I shouldn't say out. I should say that it, first of all, it still has a lot of movement. So that's number one. Let's take a look at our main one. Okay, started here. May just end here, but 2 positions of movement. Oh, that's a good one. Clam. Now, why didn't I actually enter this one? Is because this doesn't fit the quality requirement for the products that I'm collecting in my inventory. And the reason why is because we have these 2 here. They are violating the second position. My products have to only have 1 position, or it has to become positioned in 1 position. So this is 1, 2, 3 positions, but leading up to the point of the decision, there were 2 positions. So this one here, of course, obviously, and then this one here. Something like that. So that violates the product. But yeah, Otis, what you talking about in terms of rhythm? Okay, let's see. Give me a little something. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know exactly how long it's going to take, but I know that however long it does, because I'm like about halfway done with it, it'll be worth it. So, the way that I look at it, man, is I've been involved with TA since 2018, and had I taken my time from the jump, I'd already be where I'm going. But I will get to where I'm going because I'm gonna take my time. Make it not matter too much. Where once that time finally comes, it's like, cool. Oh yeah. No, I keep it. I had to keep it uniform. Make it more about trading and money. Like this right here. This is interesting. It's touched another zone on this side, right? Not on this side though. Got the pricing. Sudden boost up into the pricing here. It did. Appealing just a moment ago. Pricing spiked up to the 40s. Still looking at it. It's close, very close. Very close. Definitely would have got filled. Close. I don't know why I feel like having some of these things. Alright. Stone sucios. Damn. That's Damn, that was a hard lesson. We still have some hope here, though. This one's we're keeping an eye on this one. We saw that movement though. I just noticed that the chat box ain't on here. Let's see if that. I wish I could show. I know there's a way to. I haven't been focusing on barriers, but I do use it as a tool during my observation to know where I am as far as timing and the stability of the market. It definitely helps, and for me, it's a part of my product. I wouldn't be able to participate without it for this project. For future projects, maybe I'll change it a little bit. But, like for this one, this 5 minutes, we've seen two occurrences. One right here. We touched the second position on this buy. This also touched the position on the buy. So we're neutral on it. We haven't established ourselves on any side of the strike. Looks like it could be on really either side. Because it is on either side. It's smeared on both sides. So that's where it is. It's on both sides. Where's it going to end at this 5 minutes? On either side. Because that's where it is. It's on either side. That's the way I view it. I mean, right now, it literally is. But me saying the word literally doesn't make it more literal. So what's your main point of focus, Otis? If not the barriers, then what is it that is your like main thing? And you know what? I noticed that this ain't even making any noise. Right at above the minute. Ooh, wow. Look at that. Lots of movement here. We won't be able to mess with this. I don't want to. I ain't gonna lie, I want it. I gotta do it fast or something. But nah, that's too much movement. Having too many sweets. Like just I'm having too much fun with this food. I guess that would have been our one right here. But it's interesting. It's touched another zone on this side. Not on this side, though. Let's see why I left it alone. Oh, that's why. Yep. Yep. Can't mess with those. Okay, well, I think we've been on here for a nice little minute. Guess I'll give it a couple more minutes till 12. Maybe watch 1 or 2, 3 more maybe. See how this one acts in this zone. Well, once again, pierce the other position. So, well, we'll still look at it. It is in 3 positions right now. Everybody loves the sunshine. Ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum. See all that movement in the price? It's ridiculous. You don't want that. All right. So this one's kind of straddling this strike here, at least right off the rip. Not really anything I'd be interested in. As for the CAD, switching positions. But it ain't found its spot yet, not its new spot. I think we were looking at JPY for a minute. Straddling. Let's see some straddles. Yep, it's looking about that time. I guess I'll take one more peruse. This is touching 1, 2, 3, 4 positions. CAD, data range. JPY. Just within the 5 minutes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions touched. You don't see that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah, no, it is 5. Yeah. Yep. That's on the sell side here. Oh, no, my bad. It's 4 positions. It's 4 positions. I'm tripping. Can't mess with it. Can't do nothing with it. So, anyway, I think the audio ended up working out. I'm going to look at this and call it a night, man. I'm getting sleepy. Till next time. Y'all have a beautiful evening.